Pistons fans, man, want to give y'all a quick review of the game. OKC and the Detroit Pistons. We end up losing this game for obvious reasons to me. And this video is my opinion, and I don't care who doesn't like it or who gets upset. First and foremost, not going to win basketball games playing Blake ball. Blake shot the ball well from three. I had no problem with that. But the post-ups from the three-point line, as usual, the post-ups, period, I have a problem with when they do it too much. Do it sometimes. Don't do it the whole game. Now, he did have 45. A lot of that had a part to play with the three-point makes and the free throws. They were giving this guy, every foul you can think of, and they gave to him tonight, and I'm happy about that. Don't get it twisted. I'm not mad about it. But yeah, he scored 45. That's cool. That's all cute and everything. But on the defensive end, he was horrible. He literally was watching guys lay the ball up. I had a real problem with that. But the offensive flow is just not there when they play Blake ball. So we talked about this before. So I don't even know why people would even think it's new. Listen, the ball just does not move. They get to watching Blake Griffin, and it just goes to shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's first and foremost. Another thing, the phantom fouls they gave Andre Drummond was absolutely cringing. My stomach was hurting because I was so sickened by the fact of those pity-pat, ticky-tack phantom fouls that they gave Andre Drummond to sit him out for the whole first half. So, I'm so sick of having this conversation, man. I had guys on Twitter attacking Andre Drummond. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you seen the same game I seen. You know goddamn well that this man was not out there fouling people. They got him out of there. So then you blame him for being out for the first half. Second half, first and foremost, let's realize Andre Drummond only had 3 shot attempts tonight, which is just amazing to me. 3. But had 4 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 blocks. 5. Listen, this guy said that Steven Adams basically dogged out Andre. I don't even understand how you say that, because Steven Adams was out first. And in the entire first half, that makes no sense whatsoever. And Steven Adams did not dog Dre. So what are you talking about? This guy, I don't know, maybe he was riding his emotions or something like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you entitled to your own crazy opinions, just like me. So it is what it is. Go ahead with that. Our guard play was horrible tonight. That's reason number 2. Guard play was horrible. We could not check a box on the sheet of paper. The defending was ridiculous. And Dwayne Casey's, number 3, his substitution and job coaching was horrible today. He went into that mode that he usually goes in these type of situations. Listen. We had Langston Galloway checking Paul George, man. Langston Galloway checking Paul George. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that was driving me crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ish Smith and Reggie, they can't keep up with Russell Westbrook when he out there on the court. They did a pretty good job at times defending him. Bruce Brown did a pretty good job. Let me take that back. Bruce Brown did a pretty good job. But when Russ sat and Paul George was in the game, you didn't even switch him. You didn't even switch him, man. It was just like, dude, like, what is... Then the Zaza and the Thigh Maker rotations. Then the Luke Kennard rotations. Luke Kennard is dead right now. You understand me? He is mentally dead right now. We all know the kid is talented, but mentally he's dead right now. He has straight up sophomore dead syndrome right now. You know, he had that stretch of 2 or 3 good games and everybody thought he was God. You never once heard me saying it. But he is mentally dead right now. This dude wouldn't even shoot the damn ball tonight. You understand me? So, like I said, those is the things that played a factor in this loss tonight. Now, the disturbing part was the Pistons on the bench. They were still over there chuckling, talking, you know, Blake and them. Nobody looked like they was pissed. I kind of felt like they didn't care if they lost this game. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm tripping. But if you know what I know, the Pistons going to make the playoffs. You're not going to sit here and tell me that the Nets is finna go into Milwaukee and beat Milwaukee, who is not resting players. I don't know if y'all know that or not. You're not going to go into Indiana and beat Indiana, who is not resting players. You're not going to beat these, and then you have to play Miami for the last game. You're not going to go and beat these teams. All three of these teams, the Nets are not going to beat. They probably, if lucky, would beat Miami. So, you can miss me with that, man. The Pistons' remaining games are Charlotte, which will probably be the only formidable one because we lost to them 3 times this year. But this is a different team now. But you have Memphis and the Knicks. The Knicks are doing their best tank to get Zion, you know what I'm saying, marathon. And Memphis, they blew that team up too. So it's like, okay, if you think the Pistons going to lose the next 3 games, do me a favor. Unsubscribe from my channel. I don't like your kind, and I don't like what you're about. You and your foolishness go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere else that where somebody else is going to panic because you're crazy. I don't like crazy people. Okay? So these teams are just not about to just haul off and just win the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? No, they're going to lose some of these games. So the Pistons are, to me, are still in great shape. It is literally their thing to lose. So, the Twitter is so, it's so putrid right now, man. With the panic and fans automatically just immediately couldn't wait to turn on them. Couldn't wait to turn on them. You know what I'm saying? So when they do make the playoffs, listen, I got screenshots on every one of them I seen. I am going to kill you. My message to those fringe fans, I am going to destroy you. That will be the worst diss video. Not diss video, but petty video that I've ever made. You remember the last one I went on, you know, with the Twitter posts and stuff, I showed those. Oh, it's going to be worse this time. I am going to destroy you. Because I don't care what you say. Oh, the Pistons, man, they got to be this, that. I don't want Philly. Flat out. And the Pistons don't want Philly. Dwayne Casey out of his own mouth said that they don't want Philly. You understand? So I don't care how emotional you get. The Pistons weren't about to win out these next 4 games. This is the game that they dropped, which I expected them to drop. So am I upset? No. No. So with that being said, man, that's pretty much all I got for y'all. That's all I got for y'all tonight. Good night.